Welcome, everybody, to the H3 podcast. I want to say live, but it's actually not live. This is our first not live episode since like episode 20. And the reason for that is that we have got the wonderful and beautiful, talented, the MrBeast. Let's start there.
Yeah. I told him I'd sue him if it was live.
Yeah.
I have a habit of saying the N-word. I just didn't,
Yeah, no, I totally understand.
Yeah.
So we're not live for the purpose of being able to edit Jimmy. No, that's not true.
No.
He was here on an off day, and we actually have like a tight schedule, so we're gonna bank this app, and you guys are gonna see it in 2 weeks.
Yep.
So if there's like some catastrophic event that happens between now and 2 weeks that we don't mention, that's why.
Sorry about that, guys.
Yeah.
We can't predict the future.
And we're so sorry to all the tragedy, and our hearts go out to everybody that
we didn't
was
talk
affected.
about. Yeah.
Thoughts and prayers.
Thoughts and prayers to everybody. Today's episode is sponsored by Quip, Calm, Ring, and Stamps.com. Jimmy Donaldson, otherwise known as MrBeast on YouTube, known for his over-the-top stunts, feats, and donations.
I love hearing how people describe me. Keep going.
How did I describe you? Good?
Well,
you agree?
How
would you describe yourself?
Well, it was just different every single time. Like, literally, no one says the same thing.
You do a lot. You're all over the place.
Exactly. Yeah. So, you could literally pick anything. Like, 5 different videos, and they're all different.
I would say I would mostly describe you for over-the-top stunts. I think that describes an overarching thing.
Over-the-top stunts. I kind of like that one. Trying to think
like
of
an MTV show.
Yeah, what's something we did, that we did that wasn't a stunt. Is spending 24 hours in a desert, is that a stunt?
I feel like that's a stunt.
Okay, well then, you might have just solved my problem. I've never been able to describe. Yeah, but that stunt has a weird connotation. Is giving $100,000 to a homeless shelter a stunt?
I think so, because it doesn't have, I see what you mean.
It's not like a negative.
Yeah. If we take, there is maybe a slight negative connotation to the stunt.
Yeah.
If we remove that, you're a showman. You're a showman.
Yeah, showman. Gotcha. Because I've always wanted
over the top gags.
Gags. There we go. So, anyways, so what's up? How's it going?
Good, man. Thank you for coming here.
Yeah.
It's great to see you. You're out here from North Carolina, right?
Yes. So I filmed something yesterday, and then I have another thing I have to film on Monday. So it's like, for the people listening, it's Saturday. So you're just filling up the time and just chilling. Yeah.
Nice. How do you like LA compared to North Carolina?
Like, honestly, the weather has been crazy. Like, just how nice it is. Because in North Carolina, it was freezing, and I like to walk. It's really random. So, like, 3 months a year in North Carolina, I can't walk. But if I lived here, I would like.
Dude,
really
I wear shorts all year long.
Yeah. Well, I'm jealous.
Well, that's what we pay 50% taxes here for.
Yeah, and more for rent and employees and everything. Yeah. Like, I have a warehouse that we film out of, and like, if I'm supposed to be talking. If I had that same warehouse here, it would be like probably like 8 times the cost per month, and it just wouldn't be feasible.
Okay, so you probably have a huge warehouse that you shoot stuff out of, right?
Yeah.
So let me put it in perspective, because I think you're right. Like,
it would cost like $50,000.
I think you're right.
Yeah.
Because big warehouses like that are only used by like huge fulfillment factories.
Yeah.
And they like maximize every square foot, you know?
Exactly. Yeah. So that in and of itself is just not feasible. And then all the employees would be more, and my office space and stuff. I'd be broke. Yeah.
What you've built kind of reminds me of Dude Perfect in the sense that you're doing like these big stunts, and a bunch of crew and a ton of space. They're also like in the South, right? Or more open.
I have no idea, honestly. I mean, they're like, but they're just kind of like the same for the most part. Sports related. We're just like whatever.
Yeah. No, the content is
very
different, but
different.
it's like
for sure.
They also have like a huge warehouse. Just to put it in perspective, this office here we pay $3,000 a month for.
That's actually pretty good.
I think so.
Yeah. So it's like 2 rooms.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But in North Carolina, like a 7-room office, like is only like $1,800 a month. So.
Whoa.
What do you pay for rent? Can I ask that? I'm just curious.
Well, I mean, that's one of our.
Your house, like what do you pay?
I have no idea, honestly.
Really?
My mom got it for me.
Oh, that's sweet.
I like. Well, you'll. The more we talk, the more you realize I do YouTube, and that's about it. I like to delegate stuff to other people so I can focus on it.
We were talking about that before we started recording, and I was asking you about your shirt, MTV.
Yep.
And I was like, oh, is that like vintage, but it looks new? That's a cool shirt.
Yeah, he was asking me questions about my shirt, and I was like, I didn't buy this. I also had someone do shopping for me. I suck at fashion. I literally suck at anything that's not YouTube.
I thought that was really interesting that you have like a stylist. Basically, you outsource everything that's not video making in your life.
Kinda. Like, I mean, at the moment, since we're blowing up, it's optimal to spend the time doing that.
What about
Absolutely.
food? Someone cooking for you?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah. No, well, now people
What
are going to think I'm a
else?
spoiled kid. All right, to be
Bro,
fair.
you're grinding out there.
Okay, yeah, 2 years
No,
ago, I didn't have
it's
a
really
single
smart.
employee.
We have, no. Do you have a housekeeper, someone who takes care?
Well, I mean, I just pay people. Yeah.
Yeah, fuck yeah, dude. Bro, fuck yeah.
All right. Well, now everyone thinks I'm
No,
a spoiled
everybody
kid.
knows you're.
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah, but
No, I think what's cool about it is that you, from the beginning, you're kind of treating it like business,
Right.
right?
back when I was 12, making Minecraft videos.
I guess not from the beginning.
Yeah, but no, I know what you mean. Like once I started actually blowing up.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
it was like 2 years ago I got my first employee, and then from there it just snowballed. Yeah.
But I think it's really, me and Ela are starting to realize this. It's so smart. When you have money and you're super busy, the best thing, a lot of people I see buying expensive clothes and cars and houses and doing this shit. The best thing you can do with your money is buy yourself more time.
Help.
Yeah. Exactly.
Just buy help, basically.
If you can free an hour of your own time a day by paying someone to do something, whatever amount that is, it's worth it.
Well, if you're a YouTuber, like it's kind of opportunity cost. I mean, if it's a
Right.
few $100s to free up a few hours that you could put towards a video and you're pulling millions of views, I mean, it's like a no-brainer.
It's just,
yeah.
exactly. It's opportunity cost.
Yeah.
So you've figured out something that took us a much longer time
I
to.
feel like we come from like the generation of YouTubers who do it all themselves.
Right.
Yes, yeah.
That was the attitude when we came up. It was like all you.
Like all of our
Exactly.
friends,
And-
they all kind of don't have editors or.
And that's
Yeah.
what I edited like my first like 800 videos myself, and I remember like thinking, no one will ever be able to match my style, all that other crap everyone says. But then you get an editor, and it's like, I was stupid. Like, why was I doing that?
Right. It's one of those things where.
Because like you could put that time into making your next video. That's what I tell every YouTuber that edits their own videos. Like, I mean,
I haven't been able to find an editor. Although, actually, I found some really good editors, but my problem is that I'm super inconsistent
We were
with my posts.
inconsistent, yeah.
yeah, but part-time editors.
I kept. It's so hard. People need.
I could show you. Like when you get a new editor, you just want to the first video they edit, you just literally want to sit behind them and watch them and just critique them. And you want to do that a few times, and then after a while, they just get the rhythm of your style. And then, like you just do like a couple reviews before they go live. You 100% should. It makes no sense for you to edit your own videos.
Yeah, I know, but I do. It's such a shame. I think like
Not on the podcast, though.
Well, when we
but,
had like.
on the main channel.
Yeah.
I did edit a couple of the podcasts, the first episodes myself with 5 cameras, bro.
Yeah.
It was the worst.
We almost
Yeah.
quit the podcast because it was
Fucking
such a nightmare.
Yeah. Well, you got a solid crew out there now.
Yeah.
No, they're the
Yeah.
best.
Yeah.
Yeah, they are truly the best.
So-
Dan, Ian, and Zach.
Yeah.
What juicy stuff do you have planned for us? Any fun questions?
This is it, dude.
Yeah,
this is
chilling.
juicy.
Yeah.
I'm juicing up.
Okay.
I'm in a bucket of slime for 24 hours right now, dude.
I would not recommend that. That gave me a rash.
Really?
Yeah, that was gross too.
What kind of rash are we talking about?
Like literally, like on my chest and stuff. It took like 2 weeks to go away.
Ooh.
Yeah, no, that was terrible. It was freezing, and I mean, like I had to pee in the slime too because I couldn't leave.
Oh,
yeah,
shit.
So
you're almost like, when you pee in slime, it's almost like, it doesn't really go away from you, does it?
yeah, I don't want to talk about it. It's just, I would never do it again.
Did you shit in the slime?
No.
That would be too far.
I like right before I got in, I did, so I didn't have to worry about it.
That's
but,
good.
Yeah, it's sometimes like you start a challenge thinking it's not gonna be as hard, but you're already halfway through, so you're like, I might as well fucking finish, you know?
In
But,
that last 12 hours.
yeah, but if you could tell yourself, you'd be like, yeah, you probably shouldn't do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's your craft, man.
Yeah, just
That's the art.
That's how like literally half my challenges go. Like I think they're easier than they are, but then I get so far into it, I'm like, might as well finish.
Yeah.
Even though it kind of sucks. Yeah.
But your suffering is
Entertaining.
is the beauty of the whole damn thing, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah.
The
I mean,
beauty of the beast. Mr. Beast.
The video of the beast.
The beauty.
Oh, the beauty of the beast.
Yeah. Beauty and the Beast.
Oh, is that my mom? Okay, my mom's here to take Shredder away.
Shredder didn't like that joke.
Yeah, Shredder's not down. Your first video that kind of like, correct me if I'm wrong.
Are you gonna say that counting to 100,000? That took off, right?
Yes.
Everyone always says that. I don't know why. I just
What
get
was
that
your
joke.
first big video? I thought that was the big one.
I mean, there were so many ones here and there, but yeah, that was the first one that like
really big one.
Yeah, in the YouTube community, because everyone was kind of like slightly clowning on me for doing it, but like 50% of people were like, wow, that took a lot of effort. He has drive, and then other people are just like, what a fucking idiot. So
right. Well, but they're both true, kind of.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
no, it doesn't bother me.
Yeah.
So I remember like FaZe Clan, like in one of their vlogs, like all the FaZe members were like reacting to it, which puts it in perspective because like I hang out with them a lot now. But back then I was like, holy crap, like FaZe Clan watched my video and stuff like that. Yeah. So it's like, it's crazy. Because now actually they compete in a lot of my videos, like the Last Sleep Circle and the Battle Royale. That's funny. You
probably grew up watching YouTubers and wanting to be one because you were doing like Minecraft and...
Oh, literally like from 12 to now. Like, I mean, all I did is YouTube. Actually, a lot of people I hang out with, a lot of my friends, like they always make movie references and stuff. Like I literally just grew up on YouTube. Like I haven't seen Star Wars or any of that stuff. Yeah, like...
So it must be really like a kind of a magical, surreal thing to
become a YouTuber.
But you're like a top tier YouTuber.
Yeah, exactly. No, it is because it's like it's hard because I know like 99.99% of people listening don't really know my past and stuff like that, so they wouldn't be able to imagine it. But it's like, I mean, yeah, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. I'm grinding YouTube every day, not getting anywhere. 17, 18, things start happening. 19, 20, I blow up. But it's like, I mean, there's so many times where I went to bed and I was just like, am I just wasting all my time? You know, like I never thought I'd blow up.
Well, you're a young dude with a bunch of ambition from a young age. Like, so in your case, you put so much time and effort and energy. And it's nice because you started at an age where you didn't really have anything to lose.
Yeah, well, I didn't even know you can make money or anything.
You know,
I was just doing it because I really wanted to do it. So that's what I like. If I'm patting myself on the back, it's just that I've just done it my whole life.
So did you ever have to get a real job?
No, I've never. I was this close to working at Hardee's one time because I wanted money to like buy more equipment and stuff, but then I started making a little more. Because I remember I used to make like $1 a day off my channel, and then I would just save it up for months, and then I bought like a microphone and things like that. Good times.
I remember, I remember making my first 100 because you couldn't take it out, right? Until you got 100.
Yeah.
And I made a video of me on the shitter with my thigh, without pants, but my fat thighs covering everything, and YouTube demonetized it. I think they age restricted it.
Oh, yeah.
Our shit back then was so weird.
Demonetization probably wasn't a thing back then.
It was age restriction.
Yeah. That's how they.
Those were the best days, weren't they?
Yeah, before the ad apocalypse.
Oh my god.
You had to really sit naked on a toilet to get demonetized.
Dude, I miss those days.
Yeah.
There was no like, oh, am I going to get demonetized? Like, unless you didn't show your dick unblurred, you were going to make money.
You could literally have Coke ads on literally anything. I know. Those were the good days. Yeah.
It's honestly kind of insane to think how unrestricted it was because you could, in one day, sign up a new channel and then be making money from it.
Yeah,
like that is kind of unfathomable.
And people would literally re-upload videos and stuff like that, and no one cared. Yeah.
Well, and there was probably a problem with like people fucking putting ISIS videos and like child pornography and shit like that, and then putting ads on it. So you know there was probably a need for some reform.
Yeah.
What, for demonetization? Oh, of course. Yeah. I mean, like if not, we wouldn't make a fraction of what we make now. But it's It's like, you know, social media is new. I think a lot of people forget. So, like, a lot of people would hate on YouTube, but you got to fail for the most part to learn.
Dude, my feelings on YouTube are very ambivalent because I complain about YouTube a lot less now.
Less. That's true.
But what they do every day and what they've achieved is so freaking insane. And let us remember that they pay creators 55% of their earnings since they started this program, and they have not been profitable maybe up until like only a year ago.
Yeah.
So
and they haven't changed it. It's not like Netflix membership where all of a sudden they're like, it went up from 12 to 16.
We take more now, suckers. Yeah, I don't think they would ever do that.
But to be fair, like I think part of Alphabet's stock valuation, like 150 billion of it is like towards YouTube last time I read. So like they've made the money back through stock, even though they're not profitable. And a lot of non-profitability is through the accounting.
What's going on with you? You're like a number. You don't understand shit.
Yeah. So
what is that about?
I like numbers.
Are you? If you went to college, what would you have studied?
Well, I was going for like art and stuff just to make my mom
right.
happy.
You went to college briefly
for 2 weeks, yeah, and then I stopped going. And I didn't tell my mom for a little bit. And then that's when I counted 100,000 because I was like, because when I stopped going, I had no future outside of YouTube.
So you stopped and then did the 100,000, or you did the 100,000 and then
I think it was after. Because like I was like literally like I got to make this work. So I was doing everything I could, like nonstop. Yeah.
Was that a tough time in your life? Because it sounds like there was a lot of friction between like what you wanted out of life and the expectations of the people around you.
Like my mom. Yeah. No, well, I mean, my mom is nice. She loves me, but it's funny because she's like, she had to act tough, and she's like, go to college or move out. And so then I moved out after that. But that's she's super nice.
That's a tough position to be in as a parent.
Yeah,
you got to appreciate.
Exactly.
Yeah.
She just wants me to be successful.
Yeah.
So I understand. And she's so nice. It's funny that she acted stern. You have to, but yeah. And then it was just interesting. But I was I was so motivated. I would stay up all night just thinking of ideas lots of times and stuff like that. So it just, I don't know. I'm glad I did it because without it, I just wouldn't have had the time and just when you just don't have anything else, you just go hard. You know what I mean? I don't know how else to put it.
No, I mean, dude.
Yep.
Well, when I was, it's a beautiful age, dude, because there's nothing. You can just commit yourself to something later in life. When I started doing YouTube, I had a day job and Hila was in school.
But that drive that you have at the beginning is endless.
I had the drive, but I didn't have endless time.
Yeah.
Right.
No, I feel you.
But when
the drive is what matters.
The drive is what matters. And I guess it's true because you make the time. But when I was your age, I was playing video games 15 hours a day. And I remember thinking, I try to pick up those games now. And I'm like, I don't have the fucking time to enjoy this. Because it's that beautiful time in your life.
Yeah.
When you're 13.
No, I agree.
17, when you can just commit 15 hours a day to something.
Yeah, I think most Americans too have that kind of time, and they just they just convince themselves in their head they don't. You know what I mean? So.
Dude, you can mentally procrastinate like crazy. I can spend an hour on the couch on my phone and then be like, fuck.
Yeah.
I didn't get anything done today. Why? I've been busy all day. You really.
Anyone listening to this probably spends an hour plus a day on Instagram and Twitter. And if you cut that out, your life would be no different, for the worse, and you would have a free hour to do whatever. But it's just
you gotta want something to do with that free hour though.
Yeah. I actually since we're talking about the hustle, I love when people grind on YouTube for a year or two and they're like, oh, it's impossible, and they blow. I'm like, that's rookie numbers since we're on the subject.
No, absolutely. That's rookie numbers for any pursuit, right?
Yeah.
The people that there's been channels that blow up immediately super big, and it's maybe you've noticed this almost every time that they fall off pretty quickly too. Leafy's the classic example of someone that blew up super fucking fast.
I'm trying to think who else. I know what you're talking.
There's a couple other people I don't want to
Yeah, you don't want.
I don't want to name names.
Yeah, your channel's fucking dead.
Yeah, I don't want to do that.
But some people blow up and stay blown up.
Of course,
Emma's killing it.
Of course, no, that happens a lot too.
Yeah,
but to the people that blow up immediately and stay blow up, fuck them.
Oh yeah, fuck them. No, yeah, you're right. They're cunts. They usually have egos and stuff. Yeah.
No, but it's true. If you're doing anything creative or trying to pursue anything that requires you to be more successful than a lot of other people competing to do the same thing, you got to put in the time and energy, man.
Yeah, and you got to work smarter, not harder. Some people, I say this analogy a lot, but since we're on the topic, I think for most smaller channels, if they're pulling 1,000 views a video and they upload a video every day for 100 days, they'll pull 100,000 views. But I would recommend you just think of a really good idea, one that people genuinely want to watch, put a lot of fucking time into the video, and you can pull 100,000 views in a week. You kind of see what I'm saying? Because most people that I talk to, because I like to counsel small channels sometimes, just get in the motions of just whatever, and it's just if you just took a step back, I haven't even uploaded in the last week. I don't care. It's not it's that big of a deal. And you just make a kick-ass video, you could pull exponentially so many more views, with so much less effort. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's interesting. There's definitely
if
there's different approaches that PewDiePie, who does daily. Yeah. His format is something that's kind of hard to duplicate, to be honest.
Well, he's PewDiePie.
Yeah, it's pretty incredible what he's achieved on his channel. But then I think there's a big craving now on YouTube that I'm noticing for people for high quality long form content. Where before, I feel maybe a year or two ago, the
people weren't as big.
What was favoring, at least in the algorithm, possibly
the frequent uploads.
Yeah, just frequent 10-minute uploads every day.
Yeah, partly. I don't know if that many people were doing long form, super high quality content. Though was the thing. I think it's mostly been new, just the whole big budget type videos. I've seen it start to pop up a lot more recently. Yeah.
Yeah.
So. It's like it's because like if someone the way I like to look at it, like if someone does put a lot of time into a video and a lot of money and all this stuff, like of course it's going to get more views than if someone just like does a Q&A on their couch. So like yeah, like when people say like well, why are long form videos that are really high production all of a sudden doing well now? It's because like it's more interesting. Like if you only have 15 minutes, you're going to invest it in the big video, not this little one that just they mumble and stuff.
I guess the cynical part of people is like you would hope that it would get more views, but sometimes on YouTube it's like dark magic. You never know what's actually going to pop.
Yeah.
But I mean, certainly on the whole, people are going to want to watch.
Yeah. Well,
watch that.
It depends. Yeah. If they don't know how to package the content. So
yeah.
That's a nice way of saying clickbait.
I've seen that. No, it's not. It's not. I've seen really incredible videos of people doing long form, like unbelievable feats. Like this one guy I saw, he built a fucking house out of Orbeez in like
that's actually a really good
Iceland.
Idea. Yeah,
where it was like negative 50 degrees, and they built like these drywall, and they put Orbeez in it and froze it solid, and they removed the drywall.
I like that.
And there was lights in the Orbeez, and they did it clearly over the course of months, but it was shot like ass.
Yeah,
there was no like narrative.
So you're saying it underperformed?
Dude, it had like 50,000 views.
Really?
It was it was a low performing video even for his channel. And I think it's because there's no story. The packaging was bad.
Yeah, I'd have to look at it, but chances are, like, to have a video go viral, people need to watch it for a really long time, and a high percentage need to click on it. So
yes,
it sounds like people just don't watch it.
It's long watch time, and that's true. You're right. It's really just a formula of clicking and watch time.
I mean, like, people overcomplicate the algorithm. Like, if people click on your video and watch your video, what the fuck else does YouTube want? Like, they don't care about comments or likes. None of that matters. They just want you to click and watch.
Yeah, you're right. It really is that simple.
Yeah, I know. It's funny because people tell me, oh, well, there's an algorithm shift 2 months ago and this and that. I'm like, what are you going on about? Like, the core principles have been the same for like the last 6 years.
I want to ask you some more questions after this commercial break.
Ooh, okay.
So we will be right back after this. I want to ask you about thumbnails and titles because you are a master of that. And
that's what I love talking about. Let's do it. Yeah.
So we'll be right back after this commercial break. That is actually instant for us, but takes only a couple minutes for you because this isn't live. Step your brushing up to the next level with Quip electric toothbrush. First of all, electric toothbrushes are the way you want to brush your teeth. That much has been established by the dentist forever. But here's the deal. You get a vibrating toothbrush that packs a punch, and a little tube like this starting at $25 is going to get you the vibration of a $200 toothbrush. And here's the deal also. I only use this Quip, and I'll tell you why. The bristle heads are so soft and so gentle on my gums. Dude, I'm a toothbrush connoisseur. I have bought dozens of soft head brushes, and this is among the very best because you can get everywhere. It doesn't hurt your gums. It gives you a perfect brush, and that's in addition to it vibrating, and then it pulsates and tells you when to switch sides to make sure you're getting that perfect 2-minute brush that the dentists demand you get. Because let's face it, breath is the most important thing when it comes to mating. If you got stinky breath, if you got a nasty mouth, you never have a chance. Give this a shot. It starts at $25. This Quip electric toothbrush is going to change and elevate your brushing game. So, it's backed by 20,000 dental professionals, but I endorsed it, so what the hell does it matter what they think? Quip starts at just $25. Go to getquip.com/H3 right now, and you'll get a refill pack, this and a little tube of toothpaste for free with a Quip electric toothbrush. So give it a shot. Get your first refill pack free at getquip.com/H3. Why does life have to be so stressful? It's too complicated. We have too many responsibilities, too many things to do. It could drive someone crazy. That's why it's so important to remain calm. With stress and anxiety, many people often feel exhausted during the day. When it's time to go to bed, they can't even fall asleep. If you worry it's affecting your days and your nights, it's probably also affecting your health. That's why we've partnered with Calm. That's Calm, the #1 app to help reduce your anxiety and stress and help you sleep better. More than 40 million people around the world have downloaded it. If you head to calm.com/H3, you're going to get 25% off a Calm premium subscription, which includes guided meditations on issues like anxiety, stress, and focus, including a brand new meditation every day. They also have sleep stories, which are bedtime stories for adults designed to help you relax. They even have soothing music and more. So right now, H3 listeners get 25% off a Calm premium subscription at calm.com/H3. That's CALM.com/H3. Get unlimited access to all of Calm's content today at calm.com/H3. Get Calm. And please, by golly, stop stressing. Give it a shot. You're a busy person. Why on earth would you even consider going to the post office when you have futuristic options available to you, like doing postage online? That's what Stamps.com is all about. One of the most popular time-saving tools for small businesses. Stamps.com eliminates trips to the post office and saves you money with discounts that you can't even get at the post office. You simply use your computer to print official U.S. postage 24/7 for any letter, any package, any class of mail, anywhere you want to send. Once your mail is ready, you just hand it to your mail carrier or drop it in a mailbox. It's that simple. If you got big or small amounts of quantity, they can handle whatever you got. And with Stamps.com, you get 5 cents off every first-class stamp and up to 40% off priority mail. That's a discount you can't even get at the post office. Stamps.com is a no-brainer. It saves you both time and money. It's no wonder that over 700,000 small businesses already use Stamps.com. And if it doesn't get any better than that, my listeners get a special offer that includes 4-week trial plus free postage and a digital scale without any long-term commitment. Just go to Stamps.com. Click on the microphone at the top of the homepage and type H3. That's Stamps.com. Go to the top of the page where the microphone is, click that, and enter H3 for this beautiful special offer. Enjoy. There's a couple of products that have literally changed my life, and Ring is one of them. I feel so much safer, so much more secure with the Ring. I have like 6 rings around my house, and it is just a lifesaver. What Ring is they've got doorbells, they got spotlights, they've got motion detectors, they got all these gadgets that have cameras on them. They've got 2-way talking on them. It's got motion detectors, so if somebody approaches your house, you get a motion on your phone real time, and then you watch it. And here's the brilliant part about it. It zips, it uploads that onto the internet. So if one of these criminals is turning off the power or disconnecting anything, it already gets blasted up to the cloud. You got their face, you got the notification on your phone, no matter where you are in the world. Ring is a beautiful, ultimate product that has literally transformed my life, and I'm so appreciative and I love it so much. I cannot recommend it enough. Great place to start is the Ring doorbell. It's a doorbell with a camera and a 2-way talking. It's ridiculous. So, but we also have a special offer for you here. As a listener, you have a special offer for the Ring Starter Kit, available right now with a video doorbell and motion-activated floodlight cam. That's enough to build a ring of security around your home that is impenetrable, and you're going to feel a heck of a lot more safe. Love this product. Just go to ring.com/H3. That's ring.com/H3. Give it a shot. I mean, this is phenomenal stuff here, guys. Give it a shot. For Christ's sake. Welcome back, everybody.
I really like that company.
Man, they're great. Oh, dude, their brand, super strong.
I'm going to buy it.
Yeah, you should. Thank you. And use the code H3.
Will do.
Or whatever it was on the screen, because sometimes it's not that. So I could tell looking at your videos, you're a thumbnail man.
Yeah, I am.
Some men are tits, some men are ass, and some men are thumbnail.
Yeah, definitely the thumbnail type of guy.
Tell me about do you have a philosophy when it comes to thumbnails? I definitely know that you will go far out of your way to capture the right
Yeah, well, I mean,
picture.
like we do crazy videos, so you want to, you want to optimize it so it does well, so I can recoup for the most part what I spend on a lot of these videos. But it would help if you asked a little more specific, like which videos or stuff like that.
Well, I was watching the one with the glowing sword specifically.
Yeah.
And so where you cut in half of the car.
Yeah, cut in half the car.
Yeah,
we attempted to. I thought it would work. I don't know why, but it didn't.
Well, I don't know why. But you guys went out into a field, and then for the thumbnail, you took a picture of
Jake posing.
Conan the Barbarian
Yep.
cutting the car in half for a good thumbnail.
Yeah.
So I was just wondering, do you frequently go that far out of your way to capture the thumbnail.
Yeah, I mean, of course, everyone should. I mean, if people don't click, they don't watch. So you want to give them something to click. Yeah, but for the most part, I mean, some are a little fluff, but we try to represent the video, and I feel like we do. So, I mean, there's nothing bad about it. You know what I mean? Because just when people talk about thumbnails, usually there's a negative connotation.
No,
to it.
I admire your thumbnail game. It's really good. My thumbnail game is awful.
What was your new video? It had like a blue background.
I'll show you.
Yeah, I remember seeing it and kind of actually liking it. I just don't.
Oh, you did like it?
Yeah.
Okay, we got the stamp of approval, y'all.
Yep. 20 million views easily.
No. It didn't do that well. It underperformed.
Wow, look at that one. 350 packs of Pop Rocks. That's a banger.
Matt Stoney, you know that guy?
No, I don't.
4 days ago.
I just know by looking at that, I know that's going to get a lot of views.
Dude, that's 4 days ago. Matt Stoney. Dude, you got competition on the horizon, bro.
I need to,
We need to
I need to fill a pool of Pop Rocks. One of them. Just kidding.
This one.
Yeah.
Lesbians try kissing men. My problem with this thumbnail is that
you didn't watch your own video.
This is not an account that we actually use.
I watched it like 20 times.
Yeah, I'm kidding. Yeah.
My problem with this thumbnail is that you don't know it's our video.
Yeah. I don't know. We'd have to have a longer conversation about. I mean, if I was trying to give you advice, but I mean that type of stuff works well. Leafy did thumbnails like that, and everyone knows it's him. Like everyone seeing that sees your name and knows it's you. You know what I mean? It's not.
Yeah.
It's like most of your thumbnails don't really have your face. So like,
no, they don't.
Yeah, so people are just.
I'm always
trained to
conflicted
know
about. Well, anyway, yeah.
That's overthinking it at that point. It really doesn't matter.
All right.
So, I guess thumbnails. It's just you just want to make something. I think if we're giving advice, something a lot of people forget is like unsuggested on phones. Thumbnails are really fucking small. So like people are editing thumbnails full blown on their computer, and when you shrink it down, you can't see all these little things. So
we do that. We make sure to do that.
Yeah.
I do the thumbnail, so I always make it like tiny.
Then there you go. Perfect. Yeah. I like to just like take a screenshot of my phone and then just put my thumbnail over a thumbnail, and then I can just see what it looks like. So that's how you get a good
Put your thumbnail over a thumbnail.
Yeah, exactly. And then just look at it on your phone and just be like, if I was a normal person, would I care to click on it? Yeah.
The thing that always gets me too is they put like the amount of duration on the bottom right.
The timestamp.
Yeah, the timestamp.
And it always like covers text and shit.
Exactly. That's why you never put text in the bottom right, things like that. Yeah.
I want to ask you some questions about specific videos.
Yep. Hit me.
Here we go. So we've been talking a lot about Salt Bae on our podcast recently because I feel like he's kind of a culinary fraud. I don't think that guy knows how to cook a damn thing. Based on
he wasn't at the restaurant when I was there, so I didn't meet him.
Yeah, it's fine. I'm not asking you to take down Salt Bae. That's my own personal opinion.
Gotcha.
But I am curious because here you guys spent $1,000 on a gold covered tomahawk.
Yes, yeah.
Now, does that gold actually?
Honestly, I didn't really taste it. It was just kind of there for show. 100%.
Yeah, it's a hard flex.
Yeah,
it's a hard flex.
Hey, to be fair, this isn't flexing. This is showing you guys what the experience would be.
Dude, I'm not accusing you of anything. It's Salt Bae's restaurant.
Yeah.
No, the video was great, and clearly it paid for itself with 17 million views.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
That did actually pretty good. I should go buy like a gold covered lobster or something.
Well, you guys, dude, the thumbnail was crazy on this one. You had to click it.
Yeah, and it was me like about to eat it. Yeah, I hate to make everything about thumbnails and stuff, but this one was just most people don't get to experience like expensive restaurants. No one really does. So I just thought it'd be cool to watch.
How would you rate it?
$10,000 meal.
That was inflated because like I literally like told them like. And like I say it in the video, so I'm not hiding anything. But like I would told them like charge me more so I can put 10,000 in my title. So that was nowhere near 10,000. I just made them charge me a lot more. But it was all right. I mean,
not worth it.
Yeah, I ate like at some Korean barbecue place last night, and it was like just as good.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's for a restaurant to actually serve up without to order that unironic. I know you guys are ordering for the bit. I'm not saying about you, but you have to be kind of a fucking maniac.
I know, and they put the bib on you and everything.
I
hate when people feed me, bro.
Yeah, same.
They fucking. So I've been watching videos of Salt Bae's, and whenever someone gets the editing's hilarious, by the way.
Shout out to Ethan or Bailey, whoever edited it.
They force feed you.
Yep.
Look at this. It's like, hello, I just spent $1,000. Just fucking don't make me feel like a
Pamper me.
baby while I'm at it.
I know.
They're wiping
Also, he
his
like
face.
fingered his mouth. Like, how deep does he have to put his fucking finger in his mouth? Like, look at this shit. All right, dude, that's enough. That's deep enough.
Also, with the glove, that's kind of gross.
I don't want to shit talking about. They were incredibly nice.
I
You
don't
don't
want.
got to. I will.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we'll do it
Thank
for
you.
you.
Yeah. I always talk shit on Salpe.
Yeah.
He's a fucking.
I don't want that glove in my mouth. That's what I'm thinking.
Why, dude? He could have not. He could have stopped. Like the meat wasn't enough. He's like, oh, you spent $1,000 here? Let me finger your mouth with a dirty glove,
But what if that's what we wanted?
bro. You already admitted it's not what you wanted.
I mean, I might have just been insecure, but now I'm coming out about it.
You want me to finger your mouth? I got some gloves.
After the podcast. Yeah. Not on.
No, I've seen. He always does this. He always force feeds people with the gold.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Cool.
He did it to the Bradberries. The Bradberries went to Salt Bay. Oh, they force fed them as well.
Damn, this vendetta runs deep.
But it's almost like a fetish for them. This is the big one, the $1,000 T-bone.
Tomahawk. I think.
Or
I don't know the cost. I think it was $1,000.
I watched it. They were saying it was $1,000.
Yeah. I was just kind of like, I was just telling them to give me the $10,000 because like at this point I knew I had a video, but I didn't want to lie in the title, so I was just like, we also got a tomahawk for someone else.
I saw that for 2 other people.
Yeah.
It was like a family with a little kid.
Yeah, and then
They're like, what the fuck do I do with this?
Yeah, I know. And then I was just like, yeah, it's for a video. Sorry.
That's funny.
It's funny that you just eat gold. I still don't understand it, but I turned out fine.
Understand it
Yeah, yeah.
Like a heavy metal.
I don't know.
What's the nutritional value?
Bro,
Like
I
lots of
shit gold.
protein.
Bro, I literally shit gold. That's
next
the
day.
biggest flex ever. Dude, I shit gold.
Pick a different video. We've been on this one for a while.
Okay.
It's just something that we've been
Yeah,
talking
it's-
about
It's the
lately.
Salt Bay phenomenon.
Yeah.
Well, pick
Here's-
something that I can.
Wait, he's about to force feed you.
No, don't watch it. I didn't like it. Like I'm not a big fan of that type of stuff.
What, of the video?
No. When people force or like feed me, you know.
Thank
what I mean?
you.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's all
what
I'm
we're
trying to say.
talking
Okay, you got
I
your point
hate it.
across. Yes.
All right. Next up. Okay, this one I have to wonder.
This is 50.
Okay, so in this video you put
is it the Orby video?
you put 100 million Orbeez in your friend's backyard.
Yep.
And I've wondered this about every Orby video I've ever watched.
Yep.
But this one specifically, because has anyone ever done a bigger Orby feat than this on YouTube?
I don't. Because this was like incredibly hard to do, so I just don't even think anyone has the resources to do it.
100 million.
Yeah, it took like this is a video that took like 3 months in the works, like just to get the Orbeez from China.
Oh,
here.
shit.
So like, I mean, it was like forever that was in the works, and then like we had to pick them up from the port and then moving them there and unpacking.
For
them.
real?
Yeah, it was like that was like
You bought all the Orbeez
So
like
you're pretty much
in
like
bulk.
importing.
yeah, you're
Yeah.
Orbeez
Orbeez.
importer.
from the factory in China. Yeah, and
Wow.
they kept thinking we weren't being serious. We were like, yeah, we want 100 million, and they're like, you want 10 million? No, 100 million. It was like
Oh,
it was
wow.
hard, but it got 50 million views, so I
No.
guess it paid off. But,
Oh, yeah.
But honestly, it was a lot, and then like it took so many days to film and set up, and we were like, oh, it'll take a day to lay them all out, and it's like a day's gone, and we've only done like 20 million, and it was just painful. And then it took like 3 weeks to pick them all up.
So that's my question.
Yeah.
Is let me show this video for all of our viewers. There are so many. This is not a small pool. This is a massive pool.
And that's probably only like 5 million are in the
Chris,
pool.
give me 500
Yeah,
bucks.
it's
For
all,
real?
It's all over the back.
And then the whole backyard is
Yeah.
covered.
Yeah.
So how the fuck do you clean that, dude?
Yeah. I mean, shovels and buckets, literally.
Just 3 weeks, you said, of shovels and buckets.
Yeah.
And where do you dispose it? How do you get rid of
What do you
it?
do?
That we had a waste company help us with. Honestly, I'm not too familiar with the logistics, so I don't
Oh,
want to.
you had other people doing it.
Yeah,
But it
exactly.
was, yeah, that's. Now, also, you don't get wet when you're in it. It looks like you guys are dry.
Yeah, it was oddly weird. Like our feet would get wet, but like the thing is, if you dive head first in that, you would like literally get stuck and possibly suffocate.
For real?
Yeah, because you can't like.
It's heavy.
Yeah, like you have to like use every muscle in your body for like 5 minutes just to get across the pool.
Good.
Like we're legit like stuck there because it's not like it's not a liquid or like a solid. You just are like whenever you move the Orbeez, just more fill in the spot, so you never go anywhere.
Is swimming in a pool of Orbeez something everyone should try once in their life, or can we skip that one?
I think it's good for exercise. It's a big workout to get across the pool, but the cleanup is not really worth it. So no, I wouldn't recommend.
Good.
No, dude. That
I have a feeling a lot of people who do Orbeez stunts just like dump it like
Oh God, I hope we didn't. I hope we disposed of it. I think we did.
No,
We
you're
had
good.
to.
You guys are good. You're good kids. You got people.
Yeah.
I mean, what can you do with it anyway?
Yeah, 100. I know.
So how many people, for example, do you have that?
Yeah.
For example, on this video worked.
So
from
a lot of it
logistics?
is part-time people. Yeah, especially for something like this. Just pay people by the hour to pick up Orbeez, to be honest.
I'm sure the sound.
But full-time, I think I have like 10 at the moment.
Wow.
Oh wow, that's a pretty big team.
Yep.
Are you managing them, or do you have someone kind of
Yeah, I have
managing the
a
staff?
guy overseeing it all. Yeah, so it's kind of nice because like little stuff's getting done even though I'm over here.
What are their titles, like, for example?
I mean, it's kind of like dipshit number one, dipshit number two. Yeah, like.
And you have you have your own company that I assume you're the president of, and you have like a manager that manages the staff and everything like that.
I mean, yeah, but at the end of the day, it's just us fucking around making YouTube videos.
Yeah.
So it's like it's serious, but it's not, but it is in a way. Like what's one like ordering water and then tipping $30,000. You know, we just went around doing that. Or I gave them an hour to spend $100,000. You know, like so like is that really work? You come in and you spend $100,000. You know, so.
I've noticed a lot of the times there's like cash incentives in your videos for the people involved.
A lot of times. Yeah.
Or I mean, like every time.
Yeah.
Is that like one of the ways that they're compensated in a sense? Like,
They all are on salaries, and I mean,
that's all just bonus.
Yeah,
like.
exactly. So,
Bro, what are your taxes like? Because you give away so much money. Yeah. I hope that's all deductible.
I do too. If it's not, which
that is brutal.
If it's not, I might have a GoFundMe coming up, but we'll see because this year's taxes are coming up, and that's when it's gonna. I mean, like millions of
You're
dollars.
about to find out.
Yeah, I'm gonna be
how bad you got it.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, we have it all documented. We have receipts and stuff, but it's like the hard part is like when I give my boys $100,000 to spend. Like I just brought that video up. Who pays taxes on it, right? Them, they can't pay taxes on it. So then I guess I have to pick it up. But it's not, I gave away the money. So it's like, it's rough.
If I was your accountant and I'm not at all
they all tell me just to
qualified.
throw the taxes on my boys, but like, that's kind of shitty.
They tell you don't, they tell you what?
Like, someone has to pay taxes if I give away money. Either
if you say, and you're in the video, you're like, here's $40,000. Someone has to pay taxes on that.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh,
Either me or them for the most part. So I don't know how that's going to go.
And that's even like if you go give like a homeless dude a house, is there tax implications on that?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
I think
so
that
that's,
always is.
Fuck.
Yeah. So it's like, it's getting,
People don't think about that.
Yeah, I know.
People need to know about that.
Well, we're going to find out when this tax season happens.
I want to find that. MrBeast
Is this
taxes.
going to be your craziest, like, tax?
Yeah, of course. Yeah, last year was stupid, the amount of money we spent. I mean, like, some months, like, $500,000 on videos. So it's gonna be dumb. I don't know how it's gonna go. I wasn't really so like game shows. If you win a car, I didn't know this, but apparently right after the game show, they have you sign a document where you say like you're gonna pay the $8,000 tax on it, or you forfeit the prize.
Exactly.
Like you don't even get it at all.
Yeah.
Like they don't even give it to you to sell.
For real?
Yeah, like you either pay taxes or not. Because I talked to someone who was on a game show and he won a prize and didn't even get to keep it.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, I
'Cause he
always
didn't wanna
wondered
pay
that about
taxes.
Price is Right.
Yeah,
Where they're like, you win $100,000 vacation.
Well,
You're like, yeah.
exactly. It's more like
And they're
a
like,
vacation.
you owe us $50,000.
Yeah. So I think that's why they do vacations because you can't liquidate it. So then most people don't even take the prize. So
Are you fucking my ass?
All right. I don't know if most people don't, but
That's
like they have to. Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah. So that's where it makes things a little weird on me because like, you know, if I make them pay taxes on stuff, then I look like a piece of shit. But if I pay taxes on it on something that's already not really profitable.
Well, hold on.
Well,
There's, I don't think so
yeah.
because it's really when we're talking about your staffers.
Yeah. Okay. Well, besides them.
So your staffers should pay tax because for them it's like a bonus.
Yeah. Yes.
Now, if we're talking about like here, you go up to a waitress and you give her $30,000.
Then, like that one, they would pay taxes. It's a little more messy when I give someone a car.
Well, I guess
though.
they have to claim that.
Yeah,
the
yeah.
waitress.
That one's an easy
Right.
one.
Yeah.
It's more like literally like I gave like
A
6
car.
cars. And so like who pays taxes on these like 40, 30, 20
I wonder if
cars?
there's not room for an argument that it's just a tax deduction for you because it's part of your it's
We'll see.
It's kind of like
an expense.
it's an
It
expense
is
of
an
doing
ex-
business.
But I'm pretty sure someone has. I didn't.
you need
know all
I
this
hope you have a
stuff.
slick accountant. Dude.
Yeah, we're gonna find out.
I hope you have a slick Jewish accountant with a Brooklyn accent.
Yeah. Well,
Do you?
I don't. I need to
fucked.
switch them up.
You're
yeah.
fucked. I just signed over to a slick Jewish accountant with a Brooklyn
Yeah.
accent.
Did he help you
Well,
save
he's
money when you gave
actually
away?
from Brooklyn.
Yeah.
Yeah. I need one of those. I think I have one of those.
He-
I don't deal with any of that.
I have
We don't know
I have
yet,
a friend
but that's
in-
the hope.
Well, yeah, this year he's going to save us a lot in taxes. I have a friend in show business who's pretty big in show business who recommended him to me. And I get on the phone. His name's like Harvey, and he sounds like straight out of the fucking corner deli in Brooklyn, dude. Just like that deep Jewish accent.
Yeah.
And I was like, how old are you, dude? Because he sounded like an old Jewish man. And he's like, I'm 40. I was like, bro, you have the cadence of an old Jewish man, and you have my business. Yeah.
All right. I mean, yeah.
That's an anecdote. I can help you.
Gotcha.
You can help me. I can
Long
help
story
you.
short, you can help me. Thank you.
Yeah.
Actually, speaking of taxes, I was talking to someone. I won't name him, but you know how like Trump like passed the new tax bill where it, like was
199A.
Yeah, and he was supposed to like make it where like you know, lower income people pay less and higher people pay whatever. Like the you know, make companies pay less or whatever, something like that. But I was talking to one of my friends, and it's funny because he ended up paying like over like $500,000 less than he would have before that tax bill, and his employees actually ended up paying like 5% more in taxes. But Trump pitched it like it was the opposite.
So I've been obsessively learning about that. It's
It's kind of fucked.
So the 199A is the new deduction, and it's a 20% corporate tax deduction.
Yeah.
So first of all, what they also did to pay for that is remove the state income tax. So there's certain states, mostly liberal states, that have a high personal income tax to the state. California and New York specifically. I don't know what it's like in North Carolina.
I think ours is like 5%.
So in California and 5% there, that was a huge, huge deduction that would come deducted from your federal taxes. So in states like that, your taxes for a lot of people are actually going to be going up. And they also capped personal expense to $10,000 too. So a lot of
For
people,
non-corporations?
yeah, for your personal deductions. So a lot of people in blue states are going to have their taxes increased.
Damn.
And they also he did us dirty, dude. Entertainers, people who derive their money,
I'm learning stuff. Yeah.
people who derive their income from performance,
Yeah.
where like it's a personality-based
Okay.
company, cannot take the deduction.
That $10,000?
Straight up,
No,
the
the
20%.
deduction.
You cannot take it.
Entertainers can't?
Entertainers cannot take it. And then not only entertainers, like lawyers and accountants and shit like that, like professionals, but he specifically went after like
Businesses.
he went after like entertainers specifically. It's like a little revenge play.
Well, see, now we're getting out of my realm of knowledge. I don't know anything.
Yeah, no.
I just know funny stories where my friends who were supposed to pay less
I know.
and people that were supposed to be helped pay more, and it's just like I'm not a political person. I know nothing about politics, but when they just blatantly lie, and you know, it's kind of like, wow, you know.
Well, dude, it's so fucked up. Like when that happened, I was like, oh, I'm gonna get all this money off taxes, and then our accountants are like, no, you're gonna pay more this
It's
year.
gonna go up.
Oh, yours, sir?
Like, what the fuck? Yeah, because
I should just like literally text
You
my
should-
guy to like.
yeah, you
I
should
need
ask.
an educational course.
because taxes are due soon. You should find out what he's doing.
Yeah. All right. I'll just take care of
Yeah,
that.
you're like shit.
We have like a month to
Yeah.
finalize that.
Well, I just if
It's not easy.
if I didn't plan properly. Oh, I thought that was the guy out there. That's your little soundboard.
It's a Lance Stewart.
Welcome to Papa's house.
That was a good one to push.
Yeah, but if I didn't prepare properly, you're just gonna see my videos go from $100,000 a video down to like 5.
Yeah. Today we're gonna be giving out packs of gum.
Yep. No, seriously. So that might happen. We'll see.
No, I don't.
You know.
I don't think you're a big spender. I'm sure you're. You're.
Well,
you,
on
What? Big
videos.
spender? I am. I'm a
well,
huge spender.
not on yourself.
Yeah.
but on
I mean, but it's
videos.
all business. You're spending money on your business.
But you gotta make sure
Someone has
you
to pay
can
taxes,
deduct it,
either me or the people.
But I'm just saying it should be deductible because it's a business expense. You got to get a slick Jewish accountant to make sure it's categorized as a business
Yeah,
expense.
can you go to the Supreme Court and tell them that?
It's not a Supreme Court. It's a good faith argument based on because we're in a new vertical in terms of business. Traditional. We don't really fit the traditional mold of how people spend money on entertainment. Like what you're doing is a legitimate business. If you're not giving out $100,000, people aren't watching your videos.
Yeah.
So I see that, and I think it's a good faith, legitimate argument to make to the IRS that, hey, this is all deductible expenses because this is what you do.
Yeah, I guess.
Do you want me to be your accountant?
Yeah, you want to just do everything for me?
Yeah. This shit gets me riled up because, look, it's ridiculous. If you spend that much money
on the video. As
you're
long as
not.
it's
It's
not
not
me.
enriching you. It's fucking. You're producing content.
Yeah. But at the same time, like some of it goes to my boys and things like that. So
That's deductible.
Yeah.
Or I mean, they should pay the taxes on that.
Yeah. So
As income.
so anyways, I buy him a car, and then it's like pay $8,000 on this car I gave you. That's when they don't
That's
have
tough.
$8,000.
Yeah, that's a tough one.
That basically sum it up with that. We
Yeah.
can move on. It's
Yeah.
just like because especially because I know a lot of the prizes I give away that people can't afford the taxes. That's the dilemma.
That's crazy, man.
Yeah.
That's a tough one.
So then I just have to kind of pick
but
it
I
up
think
myself.
that is a really interesting peek behind the curtain
Yeah.
that people don't think about. Good luck to your accountant this year, and to you as well. What else we got here? Oh, yeah. I want to ask you, is it true that this video got claimed for this part, and therefore will my podcast right now be claimed?
Oh, yeah, it did.
Actually, I'm not going to play it, but you guys were
don't.
singing.
Yeah, Living on a Prayer claimed it. We just literally said Living on a Prayer. But I have so many instances where I just say a few words and my videos get claimed.
It's worse than it's ever been.
Yeah, well, I got it removed because that tweet caused a shit.
Oh, they dropped it.
Yeah.
Thank God.
But they took like 5 figures off the video because like even though they
don't you get it back?
No, you don't. Like you don't get it back until you dispute the process. So I didn't.
Oh, you didn't dispute
because I didn't know what it was.
Oh my God.
And like, okay, I don't want to shit talk YouTube, but they didn't even it was claimed by Living on a Prayer, but the name of the song that was claimed was represented.
Yeah, talk to them about that.
Yeah, so I didn't know it was Living on a Prayer. So it was some other song that I couldn't find. So I didn't dispute it for months. And so months, this video is racking up views.
Wow.
And they just told me they mislabeled it.
You know what's happening?
What?
These companies aren't even involved. There's like third party
that are claiming
they have their own bots
that
are scanning YouTube, not using YouTube's automated system. And so they just sign up these big record labels and like, hey, we'll pay you $1 million or we'll make you this
help
much.
You. Well, did you see I saw Tube Filter wrote an article this morning about how now in like a month they're gonna have to give timestamps when they manually claim, which is all I ever wanted. So then,
right.
Yeah, so that's gonna become mandatory in a month. And then YouTube even, it's funny you bring that up, said they'd prefer people use their own content ID instead of outsourcing it. So literally YouTube addressed both of it. I mean, it sucks because
they're working on it. I know they are.
I've lost like 6 figures probably to claims and stuff. Yeah. So it's like it's annoying, but
can you imagine like sometimes people will claim our entire 2-hour podcast for like a 5-second clip.
Yeah.
And these fucking cocksuckers are making like tens of thousands of dollars off of all of our collective work because I use 5 seconds of something
even
fairly.
Worse when you don't even when you just like say words. Like when it's just like you singing it. It's like, it's like that is such a stretch. It blows my mind.
I'm impressed that you guys were true enough to pitch that a bot found that.
What?
You guys did Living on a Prayer for like 5 seconds.
Yeah, or it was like even shorter than that. Yeah.
But a bot recognized that.
Yeah, I think so. I don't know. Like it was manually claimed.
Oh, it was.
Yeah.
But I think a bot recognizes and then they go.
But when the bot recognizes it, it gives you timestamps. When it's manually claimed at the moment.
Third party.
What?
Outside
of YouTube.
And then they go and manually claim.
Yeah, probably. Yeah. What do they do? Like download and scrape? Doesn't matter.
It does matter.
Yeah.
It all matters.
Everything matters. So what else is there? Well, we hit thumbnails.
Yeah,
we hit money. We've hit those two pretty hard. Is there anything else in life? Is there any other meanings?
I don't know. What do you think? What is your purpose?
Those two things. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah. I don't know. Just to be happy. I've been happy pretty recently.
Yeah.
Picking up some other side hobbies. I got into basketball. This is my little autobiography and reading and things like that. Just if all you do is make videos, I think PewDiePie said it, you're not an interesting person. So try to just pick up other stuff to develop
Round yourself out.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that's important.
So that and just chilling.
Good.
Yeah.
You playing video games? What books you reading? What are you doing?
Well, I gave up on books. I tried it, but it's more like self-help or things. Like if I want to improve, like if I want to sleep better, I'll listen to a book on like sleep and like the best, like mattress and things like that. It's weird, but like anytime I want to improve an area of my life, I just kind of throw in an audiobook because social media fucked my attention span. I can't read. I really tried for like a month. Because like PewDiePie reads, and so I get inspired every time he does a book review, but then I go to read some books and after 5 minutes I'm just like checking Twitter.
It's tough. I think you got to first find a book that really captivates you.
Yeah.
Because PewDiePie reviews a lot of like classical shit.
Yeah, and
that
like,
shit's not the easiest to get into.
Yeah.
Like if you could pick up some really snappy shit, you could probably get you need like a gateway book. You know?
Yeah, to get sucked in. Yeah. No, speaking of what he reads, it's like
he's recommended like Jordan Peterson and shit.
Or like dystopian novels and things like that.
Yeah.
No, it's actually really impressive because most people would like, especially like people who only know him from the media, would probably think he just reads like retarded shit. But he seems like a really educated person.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he's a smart dude. There's no question about it.
Do you have trouble sleeping?
No, but I like to just optimize things because, like, technically, you know, you spend so much of your life sleeping. You might as well, you know, make sure you get into REM sleep as fast as possible and optimize it because it does play in your health and your happiness and everything.
You're like an optimizer by nature.
Yeah, optimizing things.
That's interesting.
So how long do you sleep?
Well, the thing is, the videos kind of fuck that up, you know, because like when we spend 24 hours in a desert, it's like and things like that, but. Yeah, I have no structure for it, to be honest, but I try.
You don't wake up at a certain time in the morning?
Well, for the most part, we all get together on weekdays at 9 a.m.
Oh, that's pretty early.
Yeah, so whatever for that. But, like, you know, now I'm in LA just doing things, so it's weird. I wish I had a little bit more structure so I could get into rhythm, like
that's
working
a lot
out.
Of structure.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a big problem in my life. I have no structure. I think this baby's going to fuck my life up, though. He's going to structure my ass real good. Actually, not. I told that to my therapist, and he's like, actually, for most people, babies unstructure their life. I was like, well, you can't get any less structure than I currently already have.
Damn. That's crazy that you're going to have a kid running around.
I know. He's in there, man. He was rolling around and shit.
I can't even imagine that, like doing what I do now. But, I mean, I'm 20, so I have plenty of time.
Yeah, don't.
Yeah, but that would be crazy.
We waited.
We waited for a while. We definitely had a few years where we, like, couldn't even imagine having a kid. You know?
We knew we wanted to.
Yeah.
But we waited, and I think we are in a good place now too.
Yeah.
And it's really nice to work from home so that we can be with the kid.
Yeah.
I mean, most people have to like go
and do shit.
They're gone all day.
Yeah.
Damn.
My parents were in the Army for 25 years, like my mom.
For real?
Yes, yeah, so I had a nanny for most of the time when I was a kid.
Really?
Yeah.
And you were probably very close with the nanny.
I don't really remember. It was like the younger years.
Okay.
Yeah. My mom said I had a fuckload of Legos, and I would just build with Legos all the time.
That makes sense. That adds up with your current occupation.
Yeah.
But both your parents are military.
Yeah, I used to be in the military.
What did they do in the military?
That I don't know. Honestly, everyone always asks me that. I've literally never really asked them. I think my mom told me she used to work at a prison somewhere, out like not on in America. So I don't know too many
Holy
details.
shit.
So, yeah. I hope I'm not misrepresenting you, Mom. Yeah, I don't know. Well,
dude, your mom's Guantanamo Bay.
I don't know about that, but I know she's pretty badass. Like sometimes, like when we have a lot of employees and stuff, she's a little too rough. I'm like, Mom, this isn't the Army. Calm down.
Really? She'll go all boot camp on them?
A little bit, yeah. No.
Like what? What's
I mean, she's just like she's rough. You know what I mean? Because like a lot of people, and I'm not even talking about my boys, but just in general, like people are like kind of a little bit of snowflakes. You have to be a little bit nicer, and sometimes she forgets that. You know, like Mom, you gotta calm down.
That's funny.
Yeah.
Does she work with you, or does she work?
Yes, she does.
Okay.
I would just retire her, but I think she kind of likes working a little bit. Sometimes though, it's a little too much. But now that we it's like as I've gotten bigger and got more people, it's gotten a little bit easier.
That's good.
But it's hard because it's like loyalty and trust. Like I don't know who I could just put as my right hand person that just like literally oversees everything in my life and just trust that they don't fuck me over.
Is that what your mom does?
Yeah. Like
wow.
Yeah. So it helps manage money and like things like from checking all the purchases on our company cards to make sure they're accurate for videos. Yeah.
So is she a salaried employee?
Yeah.
Interesting.
But like,
no, you're right.
She could buy whatever she wants. Like if she wanted a house, like really badly, I'd go buy her a house, or whatever.
So you guys are pretty close on the day-to-day?
Yes, like I see my mom like literally every day.
Wow,
for a long time.
That's sweet. That's sweet as hell.
Yeah, well, it'll be interesting to see in 5 years how it goes. Hopefully I can like buy her a lake house and things like that.
Cool.
Yeah.
I can't imagine working with my mom. But it seems like you guys have a good relationship.
Like it's kind of like no choice because like literally who else could I trust?
But you're right. I mean, it's hard to.
But it sounds like you get along too.
Yeah, we do. Yeah,
it's good.
But that's like on the topic of trust. Like everyone, like Chris, Chandler, all like these people I grew up with.
Chris is great. I like him, by the way. I want to put that on the record.
Yeah. No, he's really good, and I've known him since I was like 12, and so it's just like he was actually my first subscriber. So he was there. Like,
Number one. What a guy.
yeah. So that's
That's
why
really cool.
that's another reason why I'd never moved to LA, and that's why I also think people will struggle if they try to do what I do because they don't have the loyalty and stuff like Jake Paul. It's constantly getting backstabbed. Anyone,
But
really.
he kind of reaps what he sows.
Yeah. But there's other people too, like that are just always.
Well, it's rare. I think in general though, it is rare to find a tight group of dudes that can work harmoniously together like you
over
guys
a
do.
long period of time. Like sometimes, like sometimes like really late nights and stuff like that. But then that's what I would recommend though, if people are trying to do what I do, like. You gotta go to your roots and like hire people you know, because like you're getting a random guy in LA. Like there's literally like a coin flip that they're just gonna fuck you over one day.
Oh my God, more than a coin flip.
Yeah,
it's like a rigged dice roll.
Exactly. So,
but you're not always fortunate enough to have like a good group of friends that live near you and you can work together. And
well, I think you learn
all that.
when you're hiring, as we have over time. There's obviously a lot of techniques to figuring out the right people. That's why HR is such a. I mean, big companies have like huge HR resources and departments just for like vetting people. You know, it's like it is a real skill.
It's just different for our industry because like you could literally just say one mean thing to them and then they turn around and quit and make a video and like ruin your career.
That's true.
So it's like it just gets really messy because everyone can use social media.
That's true.
So like it's a miracle that I've gotten this far without shit like that happening. Yeah. So. That's why I try to incorporate them in a lot of challenges and stuff, like, just because they've been awesome. Yeah.
Has that been one of your big challenges? Is finding kind of the right people to work with?
Oh yeah, 100,000,000%. Like because it's a lot of time, it's a lot of everything, and it's just like the loyalty is huge. Like I'd rather because like Ethan, one of our editors, he wasn't super passionate about editing, but like he's someone I knew like since middle school, so we like. Yeah, over time he's gotten better, but we had to like kind of work with him and train him.
You invested in him.
Yeah, exactly. Because I just wanted loyalty. I'd rather have a guy I can trust for the next 10 years.
So he's the one that's editing everything now?
One of them. Yeah, we have like 3.
Editing's pretty good.
Yeah,
it's funny. It's
good.
Snappy.
Well, one thing we do is I have like they'll edit the video and then like Chris will review it and then Chandler and then Jake and then I'll review it at the end and make notes. And once you do all like 5 revisions, like, it's impossible for it not to be like.
Dude, you got a tight. You got a tight operation there, my dude.
Yeah, I'm lucky. Honestly, I am. It's crazy.
You're lucky, but you are a talent. You're a hardworking dude. You're a smart dude.
Well, and it's hard because like a lot of people just see where I am now, but like if you saw like the buildup of it, like it was hard. Like it was rough because no one's ever really done what I did, and I had like no money, and like I was just making shit bad as I went. I was a teenager, and it's just like this whole thing is like there's a 50-50 chance I ran out of money like 2 years ago, and none of this worked. You know, so a little bit of luck, yeah.
And now here you are, putting 100 million Orbeez
in my manager's backyard. Yeah,
you know, God bless.
It's fun times.
Well, we've said it all. In the words of Howard Stern, we've done it all. You've said it all.
I didn't say what my favorite color was, but besides that,
what is it?
Blue.
Nice.
I don't know why people say
Can't
like
go
that's
wrong
like
with
a
blue.
question though people ask, but I feel like it's so
People
irrelevant.
ask you that?
I've heard it like a few times.
I haven't
In
heard
an
it
interview,
since
somebody
like
asked you what your
No,
favorite
not in an
color-
interview,
Oh.
but
High
I've
school,
had
maybe.
someone like literally ask me randomly before, like, what's your favorite color? I'm like, what the fuck does that matter?
Yeah, since I was 5, I don't think I've been asked that.
Yeah?
But if you really want to know,
I do wanna know.
mine is purple.
Really?
I find purple to be a really beautiful, lush,
I can't tell.
special color.
Yeah.
I love all colors.
But it's stupid. It's like, well, favorite color. It's a 5-year-old question. Yeah.
Yeah. What's your favorite number?
Yeah, that's basically the same.
100,000. I use that title
Right.
a lot.
Yeah,
I do have
100,000 is a hot number.
Yeah.
What about, what's your favorite pubic hair? The 5th one on the left. Purple is really, I do think purple is a very special color.
It is very nice.
I like that green of your hat. People are watching, they're like, what the fuck?
Yeah, the people.
What is
They
this
like to wrap it up.
conversation?
Man, this has gone to shit.
No, I got you. Here's how you spice it up.
Here, you want to hear some? No, I won't do that to the audience.
Oh, God.
I want to show you some stuff. Here's a segment. We're going to end on this note.
Okay.
It's called Weird Dads,
All right.
in honor of my forthcoming child.
Hit me.
First, we've got Tom Brady kisses his son on the mouth for a little too long.
Oh my God! Yeah,
You've seen this?
You've seen it?
So I watched this, and again, I'm not judging the guy. You know, I mean, a man, his relationship with his son is a special, sacred thing. On the other hand, just watch this video.
Oh, I haven't seen this one.
Oh, so this is something he's known for doing, right?
Oh, because I saw the clip of him on the field, right, kissing his son.
So this is a different one. Here, watch this. Enjoy this.
Thank you. I'm glad you're.
If I could check my fantasy team.
What do I get?
You already know, Jack. Everything comes at a cost, bud.
That wasn't weird.
Who's your fantasy
He made him come back.
Not
Cam
his
Newton.
dad.
Cam Newton.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's a little uncomfortable. Yeah, that's rough.
So he says. So the kid goes, Can I check my fantasy team? And he says, what do I get? He said it like, what do I get?
That's a.
And then the kid comes and gives him a peck, and he goes, that was just a peck.
Wait, did he actually?
Here, watch. Yeah.
I don't want to see that again.
No, I'll cut
I'm
it
not
short.
into. I'm not into this type of stuff.
I love it. Sorry, you're in the wrong place.
Oh gosh,
You know,
that's
Jack.
painful.
Everything
What makes me
comes
watch
at a
this?
Wait, hold on.
That was like a peck.
That was like a peck.
Fantasy quarterback.
Maybe he was talking about his
Cam
peck
Newton.
getting rubbed. What?
Man, that was a rough place to pause.
Oh. That
Cam Newton.
is. Yeah, honestly, I think there's like
Good game.
a 60% chance something comes out in 10 years. Or-
I don't think so.
No, I'm
Yeah, I
not.
know you're kidding.
Yeah.
But man, that's gonna fuck that kid up. And the kid is like wiping his mouth.
Yeah.
So
What do I
you're-
get?
You're not gonna make out with your kid?
I never kissed my parents on the lips.
I've always found the parent kissing on the lips to be one of the strangest phenomenons I've ever known.
Yeah. Yeah.
Especially over the age of like, I mean, I don't know, like
Like
3?
this age is kind of
5.
Yeah.
I don't know. But
Yeah.
I mean, when they're like a cute little puppy, you know, I understand that. But as a little 13-year-old,
We all agree that is
Yeah.
not okay. Yeah.
yeah,
Okay. Well, what's the next clip? You said you had a few. Yes.
I got more. Yes, I have more. Are you in a hurry to take the
No.
kissing the child off the screen?
We established that it is inappropriate. Now we tackle the next clip.
You're just trying to analyze.
He's trying to
You're trying to optimize my show,
Yeah,
dude.
exactly.
Stop trying to optimize my show.
If you don't move on, the audience retention will dip.
It's a podcast.
Oh wait, I heard a little music. You might lose your head revenue.
What is this one? Oh, so this is again weird parents. This one's fucking weird, bro. At a pep rally.
I can tell by dislikes it's gonna be weird as fuck.
Good. So at a pep rally, in front of the whole school, they prank the sports players by bringing their parents in, their moms in to kiss. Would they blindfold them, and then their mom comes and makes out with them in front of the whole school.
What?
Here we
That
go.
school needs to lose its funding.
Watch this shit, eh?
Captains received a kiss from a special someone.
I like that.
Oh my god. Little did they know it was from their parents.
That's the dad.
Oh my god.
That's the dad.
Oh my god.
Those are all parents making out.
And they
That's
don't know it's
Oh, and then this mom
So the
puts the
kid's
hand on her
done.
ass. One of the moms, they're on the floor making out. And then this mom, you see that? You see that? She moved his hand onto her ass. Watch right here. I'm not kidding. Watch this woman.
Do we
in the-
know for sure that
Look at she's got a mullet.
parents...
Of course she's fucking her kid. Look at her green vest, Ela. You watching? Don't
I
divert
see,
your eyes.
I see.
Look at that. You see?
Oh my
Yeah.
god. Oh my god. That's kind of like incest.
Kind of. Now they're like, how did you enjoy the kiss? Luscious lips.
Did one of those
I
kids, like, kill
refuse to
themselves?
believe this.
Out
Like,
of
how do you...
embarrassment?
This is one of the most fucked things we've ever watched.
Yeah.
What the
Embarrassing.
fuck?
Yeah.
That's terrible. Like I would put those kids on like suicide watch. Like that's as embarrassing as it gets. It literally doesn't get any. You make out with your mom in front of your whole high school.
There's way too much like
How did they find also like all these parents to agree to do that?
this is
That's
like
just a weird
this
one.
is a weird town, man.
Like-
I don't know where this is.
I wouldn't. Like it popped in my head, paying people $10,000 to kiss their mom. But that sounds like some stupid
It's
prank
twisted.
invasion.
No,
stuff.
that's
Yeah.
twisted, bro.
Yeah, I know. That's
'Cause you don't
that's
wanna
something
make
prank invasion would do.
Yep.
Yeah.
If you had
He
the
pays him
money.
like $10 though.
yeah. Just minus a few zeros.
He made a new video today, or was it yesterday, called "Making Out with My Sister."
Oh my god. God.
But it's obviously super fake, and I'm not even gonna watch it.
What up, invaders? Chris here.
So
It'd be funny if that was the next one on the list.
weird. Yeah, well, that one blew me away. I mean, that's right. That was a weird one. But now let's keep going here because we got Billy Baldwin.
It gets worse.
It doesn't get worse than that.
Okay, good.
Billy Baldwin tweeted, and again, I think he's just being sweet, but it just reads very funny.
Just spent the last hour with my arms wrapped around my giant 6'4", 17-year-old son. No phones, no words, just silence, breathing, bonding. Best hour I've had in ages.
Grateful. Grateful.
It's hard to say that without like trying to sound soothing too. Like it does. It sounds seductive.
Yeah, and I think he maybe just worded it a little funny because I loved the way he goes. My giant 6'4", 17-year-old son. Just silence, breathing, and bonding.
Yeah.
Best hour.
It sounds like they had some good cuddling.
Yeah, I like that. Yeah, I like that too. Look at the top comment. Just spent 72 hours massaging my son's beefy ass and weeping. No phones.
It's funny. I wish we could read more replies. I bet there's some gold in there.
Dude, yeah. He erased it, so.
Oh, he erased it?
Yeah.
Oh.
He bounced on this one.
He erased it after like 4 days, though. Like, he was out there for a while. He's getting roasted by everybody.
Because he's yeah.
I can see this one being completely innocent.
I'm sure it was.
Yeah, it just sounds funny.
You should have the people comment which was worse, Tom Brady kissing his son on the lips. Well, no, actually, it's not even a question. The prep rally.
The prep rally.
Yeah, that wins in a landslide.
Yeah.
But actually, we could do live, but there's nobody watching. Let's take a poll out back there. Which is worse, Tom Brady making out with his son or the prep rally?
Pep rally, right?
Oh, can I hear
Yeah, the pep rally, hands down.
Yeah,
I mean,
pep rally.
Everyone just sheepishly pep rally. Yes, I'm ashamed to admit.
Is that all of them?
Yeah, that's it.
Okay.
But I love that Tom Brady. Just a pick.
Oh my God,
I want to get those sound bites.
That's like.
And then the masseuse said, he goes, everything comes with a cost.
The masseuse?
Yeah, the guy massaging Tom Brady goes, everything comes with a cost.
You must have like great hearing. I can hear.
Well,
shit.
because you were trying to optime instead of listening.
I was optimizing.
I'll put it back on.
No,
It's a short video.
I'm just gonna walk out if you keep playing make out sessions.
You're very sensitive to son and dad
kissing.
make out.
I feel like though I'm not insulted by that. I'm okay with that. Like
you're not.
Yeah, if like people tell me that I don't like watching dads and sons kiss, I don't mind it.
You don't take that as an insult necessarily.
Yeah. So I'm
That's
very.
good.
That's good.
It's good. Keep your head up. You're an optimistic guy.
Yeah, I'm confident in my dad and son kissing beliefs.
Well, you've said it all, including your favorite color.
Mm-hmm.
You've come down to L.A. You've conquered YouTube in a short time. You are Mr.
Well, not really
Beast.
a short time, but
well, in
my
your
entire
rise,
life.
from your rise, you've climbed, you have conquered, you have orbied, you have beast moded it.
And now I learned that I need to build a house out of Orbeez.
Do it and do it right.
Yep. For Iceland, dude.
For Iceland, dude. So, guys, thank you all for watching. This has been The Beast Mode. Check him out at MrBeast. That's his YouTube channel if you don't know him.
Or just subscribe to PewDiePie. That'd be preferred.
Yes. Did he didn't lose yet.
He's
so
lost
weird.
like a few times. Yeah, I
He
know.
always bounce back.
It's annoying because you want to just like tweet out like a picture of a
move
white
on.
flag. Yeah, but you can't because you know he's gonna bounce
Somehow,
back. Yeah.
The insanity continues. And there you have it. Next week we have slow-mo guys.
Wait, no, but this.
No, that will have already happened. Actually. Yeah.
Oh shit. So wait.
Next week we have Gus Johnson
with the slow mo guys.
Oh, that was such a good episode, wasn't it?
Yeah. I love Gavin.
Gavin.
Yeah.
He's a sweetheart. He was super fun in that
episode. Yep. Really.
Who do we have after this
we have
episode?
Gus Johnson will be next
Gus
week.
Johnson.
Oh, really?
Yes.
No, that's cool because like
Next week's Gus Johnson.
he's not like super big, but I like that you have him on because he's still an interesting person. He did.
Oh yeah.
He did one where like they delivered packages or whatever, and it was just like him kicking it, and then like he literally just threw it out the door.
Yeah.
And it was really funny.
Yeah, he's funny. He's great. He's a talent. And we will be having him next week.
Cool.
And we will be having the 2 previous weeks. Just for my own mental collection, Dan. Who do we have in the 2 previous weeks?
But now you're just confusing everyone.
Next week we have the previous weeks we just had slow-mo guys. The previous
and then afterwards, the top of us doing our own thing.
No, MrBeast.
Oh, then MrBeast.
then MrBeast.
All right.
Slow-mo guys, MrBeast, Gus Johnson.
What about Jeffrey?
Emma Chamberlain.
Oh, you're having Emma on?
Yeah.
That'd be interesting.
I agree.
Yeah.
I like her a lot.
Well, because like she's like younger, so
Yeah.
like how high school and stuff like that worked. Yeah.
I'm fascinated by everything about her. I think she's a real interesting person, a real talented person, and I'm looking forward to speaking with her.
Yep. Well, I feel like we've been doing this outro for a while.
It's always like this. We have
It's
really
always like
long
that.
outros, bro.
Gotcha.
We end the show. We have outro music. We restart it like several times. No, but we've said it all. We've done it all.
All right.
Guys, so next week we will, I don't know what's
Just
next week.
forget
Thanks for
about
watching, everybody. Appreciate you. And blah, blah, blah.
Thanks for watching.
Thanks for watching.